Hi everyone.
Hello, 大家好。
So I'm going to start with chapter 2 today.
Yes.
Anna Pavlovna's drawing room was gradually filling. The highest Petersburg society was assembled there, people differing widely in age and character, but alike in the social circle to which they belonged. Prince Vasily's daughter, the beautiful Elaine, came to her father to the ambassador's entertainment. She wore a ball dress and her badge as maid of honor. The useful little Princess Bolkonskaya, known as La Femme la plus séduisante de Petersburg, was also there. She had been married during the previous winter and, being pregnant, did not go to any large gatherings, but only to small receptions. Prince Vasily's son, Hippolyte, had come with Montemart, whom he introduced. The Abbé Morio and many others had also come. To each new arrival, Anna Pavlovna said, "You have not seen my aunt," or "You do not know my aunt," and very gravely conducted him or her to a little old lady wearing large bows of ribbon in her cap, who had come sailing in from another room as soon as the guests began to arrive, and slowly turning her eyes from the visitor to her aunt, Anna Pavlovna mentioned each one's name and then left them. Okay, let's
You
go
read
back.
too long. Why you don't stop in between?
Because I was interested in what was happening. Because the first part basically doesn't say too much. It says people coming in.
Drawing room was
Yeah.
gradually filling. Means it's the
Drawing room is where they begin. I think after you enter the house, maybe you go to this drawing room.
Okay.
So basically the highest people in society was there.
You mean the high rank? High rank?
This is highest society. I
High
don't know about
society.
rank. High society, yeah. People differing, but these people are differing widely in age and character.
Oh,
So
people
they don't-
differently in what?
Yeah, so there can be different age, different character, but they're similar in the social circle.
Alike
which-
means similar.
Yeah, similar in
In
the
the
or
social.
same in the similar social circle to which they belonged.
What this mean?
Social circle is just like a social group. You can think of that way.
So that means they all belong to social circle. What does mean? Or they just become a group, some group.
It's just called a social circle. I'm not sure I call it a group. A social circle, just a group of people that know each other, maybe familiar with each other. Yeah.
So those people are divided to several social circles.
It doesn't say that. It doesn't say anything there. It says that these people are from the same social circle.
Those people, what people?
The people who went to Anna Pavlovna's her reception, right?
In the one big social circle.
They just say that the people there
Uh-huh.
are alike in the social circle to which they belong. That's all it says.
What alike mean?
They're similar.
They're
So
similar.
you have to understand the sentence structure. It says these people came there. They're different in age and character, but alike in the social circle to which they belonged. So you have to understand the whole
So
sentence.
differing and alike is right, but alike. So people alike in the social circle.
Yes. People are similar in the social circle, but different in age and character. That's what it's trying
Similar
to say.
in the social circle, but different in age and character.
Yes.
Mm.
Prince Vasily's daughter, we know she's beautiful, beautiful Elaine.
We don't know.
That's what it says here. The beautiful Elaine
Oh, beautiful. Elaine.
came to take her father to the ambassador's entertainment. So she came to pick up her father,
Yeah.
right? She wore a ball dress. Ball dress means like a dancing, right?
Dancing. Oh,
And her
bow,
badge.
like a bow.
Huh?
Like a bow, right? Because the bow is very the dress is very big.
No, nothing to do with that. Ball has to do with dancing. Nothing to do about the dress type.
Uh-huh.
Ball is a dance. The ball means dancing kind of.
What type
or-
of dance?
I don't know. In their place could be like a waltz or something.
Oh,
yeah.
waltz. Oh, okay.
And her badge, I don't know what her badge is made of honor, but she was made of honor. And then the little princess. So there's a little princess, Bolkonskaya, known as La Femme. Okay, so this
the
must
prince
be
little-
the Prince Bolkonsky's wife, right? Because remember she was young right? You remember Prince Bolkonsky?
Prince
That's an old guy, right? Whose daughter Mary, Anna wanted to introduce to Prince Vasili's son, right?
Oh, is this used for
So I think this is
princess?
the wife of Prince Bolkonsky.
Oh, I forgot the name.
Yeah, she's known as La Femme, La Plus Séduisante, the most seductive woman in St. Petersburg.
What does it mean?
The female most seductive in Petersburg. That's
What the female most did what?
She's a female.
Female.
The most
seductive.
seductive.
What seductive mean?
Seductive means like, if somebody is very pretty or kind of very cute or whatever, so maybe a man like her or something like that. Seductive, maybe people normally in this case seduce, because it says the fame, so a woman who's seductive, probably a lot of men find her attractive.
This is French word?
This is that whole thing is French.
Just say the woman is very attractive.
Yeah, she was also there, and she had been married during the previous winter, so she just married for 1 year, and was pregnant, and she didn't go. Oh wait, I should go back. I think she's saying that
she's not
she had been married in the previous winter, and being pregnant.
Yeah.
Keep going. Did not go to any large gathering, but only to small receptions. So she doesn't go to large things, but only to small receptions.
So you think she's still
probably still pregnant. Prince Vasili's son is called Hippolyte, had come with Montemart. I don't know who that is, but he introduced Montemart.
He introduced?
Prince Vasili's son, Hippolyte.
Okay.
And then Abbé Morio, that's a religious person, and many others had also come.
What person?
Abbé is like a head of a religious, like a church kind of thing.
Okay.
To each new arrival, Anna Pavlovna said, "You have not seen my aunt, or do you not know my aunt? You do not know." So basically, she wants to introduce everybody to her aunt, and gravely means like seriously, conducted him or her to a little old lady. So there's a little old lady wearing a very large bow of ribbon on her cap. So she's like this large bow of ribbon on her cap.
Where? Wearing the large bow of ribbon in her cap. What does this mean?
Cap means like a hat, right? Kind of thing. And a bow, you know what a bow, right? A bow. So it's like something large, like a bow.
Something large on her head?
On her hat. Who had come sailing in from another room as soon as the guests began to arrive. So I think it says that the little old lady
is her aunt?
Yeah.
Her aunt,
went
right?
to another room as soon as guests began to arrive. No, I think no, maybe it's Anna. Let me check. She conducted the people to the old lady wearing this large thin cap, and then I'm not sure this who then. Yeah, it feels like the who is the old lady.
Who is a little old lady?
But it says that who came sailing in from another room. So she went to another room as soon as guests began to arrive. So she went to another room.
Oh.
And slowly turning her eyes from the visitor to her aunt. So now this is talking about Anna. And then slowly turning her eyes from the visitor to her aunt. So she took them to this old lady, and then she would like slowly turn her eyes to the visitor and to the aunt. Why is she doing that? Make sure why she's slowly turning her eyes from the visitor to her aunt.
Why?
So she's looking at the visitor. Anyway, it says here, each new arrival, what she does. It says, "Have you seen my aunt yet? Do you know, you do not know who my aunt is," kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then she brings them to her aunt, who's in another room. And then basically looks at the visitor and look at the aunt, and then just leave them there, and then he just goes. She just says, "Oh, he mentioned that. Oh, this is who and who," and then just leaves them. Okay. So I don't know why she does that, but she's kind of like just dumping people at her aunt's place.
Continue.
Yeah. Each visitor performed the ceremony of greeting this old aunt, whom not one of them knew, not one of them wanted to know, and not one of them cared about. Anna Pavlovna observed his greetings with mournful and solemn interest and silent approval. The aunt spoke to each of them in the same words about their health and her own, and the health of Her Majesty, who, thank God, was better today. And each visitor, through politeness, prevented his showing impatience, left the old woman with a sense of relief of having performed a vexatious duty, and did not return to her the whole evening. So each visitor, right, because Anna dumped people in front of her aunt.
Yes.
Each visitor performed a ceremony of greeting. So meaning, perform a ceremony is like almost like a robot, right? That's what it means. Perform a ceremony, right? It's almost like a robot. They did a bunch of things which maybe they didn't mean it to her aunt, but they do this because they need to do it. Okay, so they greeted her aunt, whom not one of them knew. So none of these visitors knew the aunt, and not one of them wanted to know the aunt. They actually don't want to know her. None of them knew them. None of them want to know her, and none of them care about it. Care about
her.
Her, yes. And then Anna.
They were indifference actually.
Not indifference. They actually don't want to know her. Because apparently his aunt is just somebody Anna, I don't know, her real aunt or whatever. But
Anna conduct them to say hi to
the aunt.
Right. So they have to do.
Yes.
But actually they don't know the person.
They don't know. They don't want to know. They don't care about it.
Okay, maybe they have their real care things.
Huh?
They have things they real care, but not the Anna's
Well,
aunt.
obviously, this aunt is nobody knows, okay? So it's probably not an important person. So in that case, why would anybody want to spend time with this aunt?
Don't want to spend time with her.
No. They don't, I mean...
They don't want to spend time with her.
No, because to them, she's like nobody, right? These people don't know this aunt.
So that's what I'm saying.
What?
They don't want to spend time with her.
No, they don't, yes.
Okay, you say no, they don't.
Yes, that's me. That's exactly.
So I think you should say yes, they don't, but you say no, they don't.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
Anna observed these greetings was mournful, so she was kind of a little bit like.
What mournful mean?
Just like a little bit sad, kind of like, kind of sad and kind
sad?
of wish could be better, kind of thing.
Oh, wish could be better.
And
okay.
Solemn interest. Solemn means kind of not quiet interest, but not quiet in a kind of not happy kind of way. Solemn interest and silent approval. So she was just, I'm not sure about the approval, but she's just kind of, these people are doing it, and she approves it because at least they did the greeting, right? And the aunt, on the other hand, has to speak to every one of them.
Same words.
Yeah, and about their health, something like, "Oh, I hope you're well. I'm doing well, and the Majesty is well. Thank God, is doing better today."
So Her Majesty means the queen.
The king.
The king.
Or yeah, Her Majesty means the queen.
The queen. So how does she know? Maybe she.
Who knows? It's just a way of saying like, I'm doing well. I hope that you're doing well, and Her Majesty, thank God, is doing better today. So she says the same thing to each visitor.
Okay.
And each visitor, though politeness prevented him showing impatience, so each visitor did not wanna show. So politeness.
I know.
Prevented his showing impatience. So visitor, although they're impatient to get out, they're too polite to do anything, right? So they don't show their impatience.
What?
And each visitor,
yes,
though
yeah,
though politeness prevented,
they are very politeness.
No, that's not what it says.
Oh,
though politeness prevented his showing impatience. So
politeness prevented is a verb, right? They describe the politeness?
No.
What do you mean?
Politeness prevented. So politeness is the noun.
Noun.
Politeness prevented, and the subject. So politeness prevented who? The visitor showing impatience.
politeness prevented visitors showing impatience. So actually they are impatient, but they want to use politeness to hide, right?
No, they're not hiding.
What prevent mean?
Stop
Stop.
from showing. So they're impatient. Okay, number one, visitors impatient. Okay, they're impatient.
They are 不耐烦, impatience.
But they cannot show this impatience.
Oh yeah.
So why do they not want to show this impatience? Because they're using politeness. Because they're polite people. So they don't want to. They don't want to show that they're upset or whatever. So they use politeness. So even though you don't like something, you still have to be polite. You still have to like show manners to people. Maybe respect, politeness. You still have to say hello. You still bow or whatever. You have to do all of those stuff, even though you're impatient. So each visitor left the old woman with a sense of relief. So sense of relief means okay, I'm done. Kind of relief means rest.
Rest.
Relief means I don't have I don't have this pressure anymore.
Okay.
At having performed a vexatious duty. So they
having performed.
Vexatious means like a very bothersome duty, like annoying duty or whatever.
Annoying duty.
Yeah.
Oh.
And did not return to her the whole evening. So after they did this, they never went back to her. Because they definitely did not want to talk to this person.
Oh, okay.
Bye, everybody.
Bye. See you.